Hello everybody and welcome back to Dead Rising No Weapon Challenge. Something I forgot in the last part, I was going to mention it. So you saw in the last cutscene that pretty much Frank didn't tell Jesse, of course, about Brad. Now, if you did not go and see the Brad cutscene where he tells you, like, hey, do not tell Jesse, the cutscene does not change. He will still pretty much have the same face and pretty much have the thought that Brad's dead. So yeah, nothing much changes if you don't see that cutscene. And Jesse, and it doesn't really change anything in the game. It would have been cool if there was something, but nah, they didn't do it. See, I wish I could just punch him. See, I forgot about football tackles. This one's pretty good. See, this is like the first time you get to see me actually come down the elevator, because I never go this way. You gotta fight more zombies, and like I said, the way I go down just looks cooler and is more efficient, faster. Well, I haven't done the math on it. It could be slower, but I don't know. Okay, where's she going? Like I said, like Isabella AI sometimes just freaks out and will just take like a long path to get to places. So this should be interesting. Okay, here we go. Paradise Plaza. So we're going to be heading to the North Plaza right now. Pretty much right outside the gun store. So that's the destination. Now this is the one that could seem or things can change. So sometimes it's been pretty quick with Isabella getting through here, while other times it has taken an incredibly long time because she will stop and do this with every single zombie that is in the path. Like what she's doing right now, where she'll be here for like long periods of time just shooting every zombie in her way when she could easily just walk through them. So I gotta do that to get her back on track, because the AI will literally just stand there and do this. And I'm still under time. Like you see, I'm in the yellows. I don't have too much free time. Like even though it's 5 o'clock, the next case starts at 10. I got a lot of stuff I have to do before then. No, it doesn't help too that you see how long it takes her to like change when she like shoots a zombie sometimes. Like it's like she freezes for a second. But enough about Isabel, because we're almost at a Paradise Plaza, so this will almost be done for the most part. Let's gotta get through Leisure Park, which could go either way as well. Which I wonder if I still have that video. Okay, there's this weird thing that happened in Leisure Park when I first got this game. It was this weird glitch. I had not seen anybody else with it. Pretty much none of the textures loaded up and like all the zombies were black, and it was weird. Like I have not been able to replicate that glitch, but thankfully I have video of it. It's on my Twitter, and I believe it is on my PS4 still. So I believe right at this moment, you should be seeing video on the right showing what that glitch looked like. And it was pretty crazy when I saw it. There were a lot of glitches that happened when I first played this game on PS4. This game was kind of screwed up. But thankfully, it seems that it's gotten better. Although I still feel the shadows in this part got ruined. I don't remember the shadows being this badly done. I don't know what happened. But the shadows in this part of Leisure Park just do not look right. Like something is off. Oh well. So there was something I was going to mention last time, and I think I stopped it just because I'd rather save for this part to focus on. There is something about Dead Rising that I know a lot of people hate, and I've never been able to understand it. And still to this day, I have tried to like talk with people on like why it was such a bad thing. But it also leads to another topic is people do not like to be timed. I have heard from many people that the thing that they did not like the most about Dead Rising is the time limit. They felt they were rushed and that they didn't have time to do what they wanted. They felt like they were pressured into doing cases and that they didn't have time to do just killing zombies or doing this. And this also leads into the another thing of this game that also made it challenging, which they did get rid of and they changed in this version, is that you have multiple save slots. In the original 360 version of Dead Rising, you had one save slot for an individual game. So for one playthrough of 72-hour mode, you just shared one save file. So that was it. You couldn't make separate saves or have backups or anything. And I felt that added to the difficulty of this game. I know some people didn't like it just because I know people like backup saves, but I thought for this game that was a cool little thing. And I actually kind of got used to it because like we said that we didn't like that it was manual save and that it should have been auto. But with this game and that since it's so focused on time and spending your time well, it's like, okay, do I want to go save my game right now and spend the extra few minutes or whatever to get to a save point, or do I want to do this or that? Like it's multiple different things. But I never found an issue with the time or the save. Like I found it to be extremely easy to save your game just because there are save points in every place in the mall, right around every corner, and it's not out of your way to go save. Like you don't have to go back to the security room to save. You can save in the restrooms. So that was something I always found weird about that and the time. But also people have the same thing with Majora's Mask. Some people said Majora's Mask sucks because of the time. They said it ruins that game. Like I said, I know there are people who love Dead Rising 4 who were like, this game's going to be great because they got rid of the time. That was the only thing holding me back from the series, which is kind of a shame. Like, the time is one of the biggest components of this game. Like I really just want to know what it is about the time that like got people really, because I've talked to a few about it, but they never really they mostly just say the same thing, is that it makes the game hard. Like I'd want to hear like something else. Like I don't think it's badly designed. Like if it was something where the time was done in a way where you have barely any free time, then it'd be another thing. But you're given pretty ample time to do other things in this game. Like, of course, it ramps up near the end. Like, around this point in the game, you really can't be doing other missions because you're not going to get too many just because you're at the end point and they're going to start ramping the story up. But you saw what happened after Case 1-4. You have a full, like, set of hours to do whatever you want. And same for the end of day 2. Like, the start of Case 7, like, look how long it takes. Like, you got to wait hours and hours. So you have ample time to do other missions and just mess around. So for those who say you don't get any ample time to do anything, like, hey, play longer than, like, the first case. Which I know for some, they didn't get past the first case. Some of them stopped right there, 2-1. Said, no, this game's rushing me. I don't know. I guess I'm talking too far into this. I'm probably going a little too far into it, but hey, if you're out there and you aren't too big of a fan of the time on Dead Rising, like I say, just give it another chance. Like now with this new version, you have multiple saves, so if you're worrying about that, you can always make backups before end of nights, before the end of cases, and you're given ample things to do if you really want to make your experience of the game a bit better. And even if you just want to enjoy killing zombies and doing all that, just don't do the main cases. You could just fail Case 1, and you can spend the rest of the 3 days doing whatever you want, and you'll get the second ending of the game. So it's all up to you. I'll be quiet now.
No. Family stuff, things like that.
What's this cable?
It looks like part of a jamming device. I won't be able to disable it unless I log in.
I found something interesting on a security feed from inside a store. Could you come back here? I need you to check it out.
All right. I'm headed back now.
All right, 8-3. This is... God dang, it's already in the red. I was going to try and make it back to the North Plaza to get more quick steps. I might not have that time. Ooh, it's tough. I may hit a quick step real fast and go make a bunch because I really do want to have some more, because the next case I got to head back to the maintenance tunnel. And I just want to have a good influx. But also after this next case, so tough to decide, because after this next case I won't really need anything. There won't be anything too major after the facts. So I may just, as I'm heading back to Paradise to the security, I might just, like, on my way pick up health. Like, I'm already pretty good right now. Like, I think I'm doing well what I have, but I could always have some quick steps. Ooh, choices. Ooh, how should I do? Okay, I'm gonna use a quick step now to get through Leisure Park fast. Here's my plan. I'm gonna go initiate 8-3. I'm gonna come back, and depending on my time, I'm gonna make a quick trip to the North Plaza, to the food court, to go get quick steps, then hightail it back to the maintenance tunnels and deal with 8-4. So I think that'll be my go-to plan right now, depending on if everything goes well and if I have time and it won't, like, be a distraction. But I didn't think that Isabella's thing would take as long. Like I said, having weapons changes a lot. Hey, remember that guy? Remember when he was, like, in the game? I sure don't. I'm actually kind of happy. Kent is annoying. Like, Kent really does get annoying if you don't deal with him, because he'll always be in Paradise Plaza for a good portion, always bothering you, trying to hound you, like, hey, do this mission. Like, it kind of sucks. But yeah, and fun fact, random fact I was mentioning, I was looking out past into, like, the sky, but you actually, with cheat codes, you actually can walk outside. Like, there are zombies in the parking lot of the mall, and you can see them through the fence. You actually can shoot the zombies, and if you make your way down there, you can actually walk on it. It's got solid ground.
I think it's Carzito.
You could be right. Where is this?
The basement of the North Plaza, right in front of the butcher shop.
All right, here we go, 8-4. Ooh, I'm cutting it on time. I may not be able to go to North. I'm not even gonna save because I don't trust it. In the event that I possibly, like, do not get there or fail, I want to make sure that I can, like, at least try again and have a little more time. Like, I feel like I could probably be a bit faster on getting Isabella to North Plaza. So in the event that I fail, I have a backup. So that's why I didn't save back there. I'm just gonna go in, be quick, and just, yeah, I gotta be fast. Although would that be? Is it a matter of being fast or making this more interesting? I could always use that quick step in the, I'm so conflicted, because right now I kind of want to just hightail to North Plaza and make some, just as some safeties, but I don't know. Wait, unless the coffee cream. I think I could use the coffee cream. It's like, You know what? Screw it. I'm going. I'm going north. I'm getting those quicks. And I'm going to see if I can get through this. This is probably a terrible idea right now, but like I want to see if I can at least do it. I want to have the extra quick steps. And it shouldn't hopefully be so slow getting this done that it like hinders my time and like takes hours away. Dang, that zombie was like screw that money. Like I'm about to get through. God dang! Like, that zombie's going. Broke a cash register, jumped over the counter, tried to air slap me. All right, this is good. I'm good now. I've got ample quick steps, and I should be ready for this next fight. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready now. I feel much safer now because I was going into that battle with not a lot, and I just like to always have quick steps on me, just that extra speed. But thankfully, this will be the last time for 72-hour mode that I will need quick steps, so that's one good thing. Now, that does mean, of course, that overtime mode, they will be back for some small part, but it's actually a bit harder to use quick steps in the beginning of overtime, but we'll get to that when I get to that part, so let's just focus on 72 for now. So I wonder, just thinking now, because I'm almost done with this challenge, and I'd say at this point I'm gonna complete it. Especially that I've done this before. This is actually a challenge. I said I've done this one before. That photo again. But I wonder what I could do for a future Impractical playthrough, because I do want to try and keep this as a reoccurring series on this channel and have it be one that is frequent. But the problem is I want to make sure that the challenge is good. It's an enjoyable challenge to at least keep watching. And that really that it works. That's really, I want a challenge that actually would be interesting to watch for whatever kind of game it is. I feel for this one, the no weapon challenge works pretty well, but I'm still trying to think of some other ones in the future. And how I'm doing the series is that I haven't uploaded this. At this point, I have not uploaded a single video. I'm finishing this series all in one to release all, not all together, but release them kind of within this time span. So there's no waiting for like weeks for new episodes. It'll just be done. Well, I'll talk about that after I fight Bob's Burgers. After I fight Bob Belcher. Bob's Burgers on HBO. Actually, more like AMC.
That meat? This is good meat, huh?
Man, Gene got big. This is secretly just Bob Burgers in like 20 years. Gene took over the shop. You know, I always wore that hamburger suit. Now I am a hamburger.
Zombies are no good. I can't serve my customers spoiled meat like that. I have a reputation to uphold. Trust me, I'm a butcher. I've got the best meat.
I just realized Dead Rising 2 has a psychopath real similar to this guy. Or at least close. They're both chefs, or no, this guy's, but pretty much in the same vein of humans instead of zombies. Right now, maybe that dude cooks zombies. I forgot. I haven't played that game in a while. I actually thought of doing it in that game. But I know less about Dead Rising 2 than this one. Of course, this game I have like almost an encyclopedic knowledge to some degree with some things, but Dead Rising 2 not so much. I still love that game too. Like, maybe at some point I'll try the challenge with Dead Rising 2. And I think that one will be interesting because I haven't done that one before, that version at least. So it'd be interesting to see. Now, like I said, this fight is very hard. This is probably gonna be. Actually, did I say that? Well, let me say it now. This fight's hard. Larry tears you up, and this dude is relentless. Like, Bob Belcher is gonna like destroy me. So I gotta be smart about this fight. I gotta just take it slow and not play dumb. Because look how much he does. Like, look, one hit does 3 bars. So without these health books, like, I'd be done, and I'd need a lot of health to do this. And even with the Mega Buster, and even with the mini chainsaws, this fight can take some time. Oh, god dang it. I don't know if that does anything shaking it, but I always do this. I still have an extra wine. I still got a bunch of quick steps. Okay. Oh god, run. Run. Oh god. Whew, the meat saved me. If that meat had not been there, this fight, I would have been done. I would have to replay like 30 minutes of gameplay. Hey, but guess what? Bob is done.
You're finished. It's over.
What about Isabella?
She's on our side now. She's checking out your computer right now.
My purpose in life has been to get revenge for what you people did to Santa Cabeza, to my hometown. Why? Why was your meat so much more important to you than human life? Why? Why did my people have to die to feed your fat bellies?
That doesn't excuse what you've done. But I promise, the Santa Cabeza story will be told. But I need the password. Hey.
All right, the password is
Hey!
1,
Hey! Stay with
2,
me! Give me the computer's
3.
password!
Hey. Aren't zombies great?
No, they're not.
I mean, all they do is eat, and eat, and eat, growing in number. Just like you good, red, white, and blue Americans. It's not over. Not yet.
Speak! Speak, damn it! What do you mean it's not over?
I mean, it's case 8-4. The facts come next, and it's overtime mode. It's not over yet.
I'm sorry, Isabella.
Hey. Shit!
Rest in peace, Carzito. The facts. Next case will occur at 10 p.m. Okay, and the facts. Memories start 10 p.m. Carlito's hideout. Okay. And look at the time. I better rush over, like, right now. So good thing I got these quick steps because I have no time to spare. I have no time to spare. I don't care if I use all the quick steps. I just have to go. Look at the time. I am barely about to make it. All right. Got 1 hour. As soon as it runs out. Okay, once I get to a safe area, here we go. Man, it is a good thing I went for those quick steps because if I didn't, one, I would have probably died in that battle. But second, I probably would not even have made it back. Like, it would have taken me an extremely long time to go all the way back to North Plaza. But there's also something I should have done earlier that would have made it much easier to get back to North Plaza. Because like Jesse said, the Butcher is right next to North Plaza. And where Brad died, the maintenance room for the maintenance tunnel, there is a key card. And that's what lets you get to all areas of the mall from the maintenance tunnels. And the Butcher shop just so happens to be right next to North Plaza. So it's a real quick just, hey, into the butcher shop, and then you're right into the shopping mall, to the shopping store, and you just get right back here. So if I had that, it would have been faster, but didn't happen. But it's all cool. I made it back in time. So I guess now I can finally save the game. I finally am safe enough to save the game. I was kind of worrying about that. I haven't saved in a bit since I took Isabella, like since I started Case 8-1 pretty much. So I'm pretty happy now. At least I'm done with this. I'm in the right area. One time I made the mistake of going back to the security room, and I had to restart a good chunk of the game, or at least of this part. 10 p.m. Carlito's hideout, North Plaza. Carlito is dead. All that's left to him is the locket I need to give to Isabella. So yeah, more waiting, and I would say now is pretty much waiting until the game ends, or at least until the facts. So I've got some more waiting to do. When I come back, we will give the locket to Isabella. So see you at 10 p.m. All right, looks like it's time to give her that locket. So cutscene time. This one goes.
He's dead.
Oh.
All he worried about was you in the end. But damn it! He died without telling me a damn thing. You know, I thought he was terrorist scum. But the end, all he really cared about was his sister.
Even if it meant him shooting Brad like 4 times and trying to blow up a mall. At a certain point, you gotta ask yourself if it's for the right reasons. Carlito's probably not.
Here. He wanted you to have this.
Papa. Mama. Mama.
Welcome, Carlito.
Did you figure it out?
Like how we had this set up like that.
Pachamama. Mother Earth. Our parents said that a lot. The place we lived, Santa Cabeza, was blessed with nature. Please believe me when I say my brother didn't want all this. He only wanted to live in peace in Santa Cabeza.
All right. The facts. That is it. Kinda. There is still a few more things. All cases closed, but we got one more thing we need to do.
Frank, the emergency line's been freed up. I'll give headquarters a call. Hang on.
DHS headquarters.
This is Agent Jessica McCartney. We have an emergency situation.
Emergency's right. People dying out here. All right, so we have just one more thing left to do, really. Now technically 2 more things, but this is pretty much end game right now. All I have to do is just let these next few cutscenes happen. God, that's almost hard to get through. Let these next few cutscenes happen, and I should be getting the true ending of the game. So now my goal is just to head back to the security room. And there's one additional thing I need to do. Also, I actually need to come back here afterwards. After the initial event happens at the security room, I actually need to come back to North Plaza and wait till 10 a.m. in the morning. And then head to the heliport. Because if you go to the heliport and wait at 12 without going at 10, you actually get an entirely different ending. Which is not what I want. So I gotta come back, wait till 10.
Frank, it's over. HQ's decided to ignore us.
What? What do you mean, ignore us?
I contacted headquarters, but the government has decided to deny all knowledge of what happened here. Special forces will arrive for cleanup at midnight. They'll take everyone out. Zombies. People. Everyone.
Did her fingers go through her leg in that cutscene? I don't know. Maybe it was me singing wrong, but it could have been just that. Sometimes textures in this game are kind of weird. So yeah, stuff went down. They are not coming to save us. They're coming to kill us, and I'm sure. Is that helicopter here? I can't hear it. I need to turn my. Guess it's not here yet. Yeah, helicopter will be here. It'll be a serious pain in the ass to deal with, along with another type of enemy that's coming that'll be even. I'd say almost worse than the cult, except they don't take. No, never mind. Yeah, they're just as bad. In a different way, though. But they are very useful once this new enemy type comes into play. You'll see why they become useful, especially if you're starting a new game and you're trying to level up. Because there's a place I found last time playing that greatly sped it up to the point that I leveled up from like 40 all the way to 50 within the span of 20 minutes. So yeah, it's real good. And that's without books, without the weapon books for killing zombies and any like PP bonus.
Jessica
I
McCartney?
love that. It's a little the concept art of Jesse.
Talk about your close calls.
Use the
You contacted us just in time. Your boss thought we should have a talk with you before the operation begins. We'll be taking you into custody. If you sign an agreement to keep your mouth shut about all this, you'll be free to go.
Telling you, this game is like a B movie, like horror film. Like that shot, this entire scene I have seen in like 40 different horror films. Like soldier standing behind the door, something goes down, he walks in, something goes down, like you could tell that they took a lot of inspiration from horror films in this one. I do appreciate that. I just wish they did a Dead Rising movie. It turned out good. Like there have been a few that are like made for, not even made for TV. They went like made for streaming that didn't look that good. Hey, spoilers, but you know, it's not spoilers anymore. You know what just happened, so I can finally show that picture. So if you're wondering the entire game, what I was censoring, that's what it was. It was that picture of Zombie Jesse, which if you played the game, you already know, and I'm sure. Probably everybody who's watching this knew, and I'm probably a complete idiot for trying to censor it. Like, oh, no spoilers. But now I wanted to at least try to keep that secret, because I'm sure there's probably a few people out there who have not played this game. Although, I would recommend, if you've not played this game, this probably wouldn't have been the best playthrough to watch, because I did kind of spoil, like, okay, that's going to be a boss there, and this is going to happen here, and it's going to happen there. And I talked over cutscenes, but I at least tried to keep some of the stuff secret in that regards. Like I didn't say like, oh yeah, Brad dies, Jesse dies. So yeah, here we go. One more cutscene. "13 hours, 23 minutes until helicopter arrival." We're so close. When you walk into this room, look who it is. It's okay, Jesse. I got you. Come here. Don't worry. Don't worry, I got you. Just come close to this door. Hey. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. It's okay. I'll leave it open this time. You can come get me. Here you go. It just. Hey, look at this. I'm about to hit her with one of those Brads. Wait till she hit her with that Bruce Lee. Here we go. Bah. Oh. Dang, Brad got it way worse. I'm telling you, Brad got it bad. And I wasn't even trying to do that. I should have just jump kicked. I just subconsciously did a somersault kick. Like, I was trying to take Brad out in the least deadly way possible. I didn't think I was going to throw his head like 50 meters across the maintenance tunnel. So yeah, you probably noticed all the survivors are gone. Well, here is the explanation, and it is actually pretty cool. Frank, while you were out, some crazy people snuck in from the rooftop and started snatching people. I heard a hell of a racket coming from where the monitors are, so I'm taking advantage of the confusion and stealing. I might have looked at type, but I got a small aircraft pilot's license. I haven't seen Jessie. There's no time to look for her now. I got to get good. I hope you don't think I'm a... God, I ruined that. If we meet on the other side, definitely owe you a drink. Good luck, Frank. Otis Washington. See, I might not like Otis, but I think that was a cool character moment. Like, hey, Otis has an airplane license, and he pretty much saves all the survivors in the game. He takes them up in the helicopter and takes them to safety. I always thought that was a cool little character moment for Otis. Ooh, what am I going to do time-wise? Well, I need to get back. What I probably won't do for this video, I'll probably just end it right here. Like I said early on, I think I said earlier, randomly, the zombies that are walking out here, you can, if you have a sniper rifle or a pistol, you can shoot them, they'll die. And if you have a cheat code or have some way to get down there, then you can actually walk on it. It's solid. It's a solid field. So yeah. Well, I think this is a good time as any to stop for now. So next time when you see me, it will actually, it's going to be such a big time skip that it's going to be crazy. So it's about to be 12 pretty soon. Next time you see me, it'll be like 9:30. So we will be finishing the game off for real. So thank you for watching. This has been a long part. This has been a long time coming, but we are almost finally done with 72-hour mode. So until next time, I'm John, and I will see you later on Dead Rising No Weapon Challenge. Let's go finish this, Frank.